Hey everyone, it's Pat Mitchell here with TrickTrades. I want to do a video lesson on, well, it's got to do with a few things. What to do, number one, what to do if you um, pull the trigger a little bit early and you cut your position, even though it was a good trade, solid 1 point trade. What do you do if it is a big miss and you don't want to have FOMO, right? FOMO is what kills traders. So what do you do there? And also how to really express some patience, okay? NKTR today, and I do want to pull something in. Just let me. My mouse here is driving me nuts. I got to get a new mouse. So I do want to just pull something in. So this is right here. This is the daily plan, right? So you can see it's. I put it out before 9 a.m. It's 7 a.m. my time. I'm on Mountain Time. So it's bright and early in the morning. It's usually out a little bit earlier than that, but I was falling behind this morning. But it does say, when you look at NKTR, this can really be fickle, but we'll watch for the 72.20s for an all-day grind up. That's exactly what it did. So it was called out, laid out, guided, bright and early, pre-market, and this is how I traded it. Okay, I took a couple of trades on this, and really, I banked pretty big on it today. I'm very happy with how it worked out. So NKTR, I've traded this lots, and this is exactly what it does. It'll, for the first, I don't know, about 10-15 minutes, it chops. It chops completely sideways, so it will give you a perfect opportunity to either go long or go short, an opening range breakout or an opening range breakdown. This is what it does, folks. NKTR, it does this damn near every day. So as soon as it opened up, it opened and it opened above. Now this red line here is the 72.18, which is what I said, over 72.20s, okay? That was yesterday's highs. That's why I have it marked, and it was holding, okay? So on that, based on that, I took the trade. I went long. I was thinking that this is going to go higher. It is over former resistance. It's holding support. All things are telling me it's a long. Take the trade. Don't mess around, okay? So I took the trade, and it popped up, and it worked out really well, okay? Now, I want to zoom in because it looks ridiculous that I took it off so early. But the reason why I took it off, you can see it really started ramping up really, really strongly. It started showing signs of some weakness, so I took off the trade as soon as it put in this secondary kind of really heavy-looking candle. I got out, okay? I made some really good money off. I made just a little bit better than a point on the trade within the first, let's see how many minutes that actually was. It was 19 minutes. So I made some really good money within a very short period of time. So I cut my position. And then, however, this thing decides to really start squeezing up. This is all a short squeeze. You can tell by the way the candles are. And this is something that I teach at TrickTrades.com, how to really show and notice what is a short squeeze and what's not. So this was holding the VWAP, and I did call it out a couple times that NKTR was holding the VWAP. Could have taken the trade. I didn't feel comfortable taking another long on this in this area. I found it too extended on the day, obviously in hindsight, but that's hindsight, guys. There's no way of knowing that this is going to go all the way up damn near to 80 from the very low 70s. That's ridiculous, right? There's no way of knowing that. So that's why I wanted to wait for the backside, okay, to short it back down. So especially once it started really squeezing up, I guided everyone through this trade on NKTR. I told them, do not be early. It's going to fake you out, and that's exactly what it did. You can see how fakey it was. It looked like it was gonna die, and then it ramps back up. But you know, here's the thing as well. As long as you're quick, that's over a point. You can scalp out. I didn't take any of the scalps. I wanted the all-day hold on it. I wanted to make sure that this thing was actually done. So after it popped back up into this area here, I was starting to get pretty interested. Okay, so I'm getting pretty interested on it, and I really wanted the 80 area. Okay, so as soon as it popped up into this area and it rejected, and then this secondary push right here, as soon as it pulled back, and it didn't have, and I say this all the time, it didn't have the nuts to break those highs. It didn't have the strength right there. That's where I grabbed it short. Okay, so I grabbed it short. And then at that time of day, it was starting to get into lunchtime. I'm looking to go head into town. I set my stops and then I will hold because this time of day generally the tops are in for the most part, unless the stock is extremely strong. And generally they don't ramp up 7-8 points and then continue to break highs. Yeah, it's pretty rare, guys. So you can take the short comfortably at this time, set a stop, and just walk away for the day, guys. Come back later on, come back in a few hours, and see how the position's doing. You don't need to sit around all day and monitor these positions, especially if it's around this time. If you get stopped out, you get stopped out. Who gives a shit? So I just really wanted to point it out. And then as soon as I got, sorry, I know I'm a little all over the place here. It was a really exciting day. It pulled back. When I got back home right in this area. Okay, so I was like, this is looking pretty good. And I typed in Twitter and I typed in chat that it looks like it wants a little bit more. And that's what it did. It did pull back a little bit more. And then it started basing. You can see it started basing. So now at this point in this time, I'm back in my office and now I'm monitoring the position because it definitely needs your attention. Once it broke back over the 50 EMA, and that's how I use the 50 EMA, especially if it's really trailing it. As soon as it breaks back over, I got out. The second it cracked it, I'm out. I'm good for the day. I covered up. Really nice big trade from my entry down to where I covered up was right in the $2.65 per share area. So monstrous, way over 2.5 point trade. Very happy. So that's how you do it, guys, okay? Like I said, to just kind of go over what I talked about at the beginning, all those pointers, that's what I wanted to show. So I wanted to show what you do when you cut a position a little bit too soon, okay? So you cut the position, I got out, and then you see it rip. Don't get pissed off, right? Don't start slamming things. I hear people say that all the time. I'm smashing shit and, I'm all pissed off, and they be a bunch of babies. Who cares, guys? You made money on a trade. You did what 90% of people can't do, okay? So, what do? Just let it go nuts. Sit back, put your feet up on the desk. You got nothing but time, guys. Quit being in a rush to take these trades. The ones that are patient are the ones that become the 5 to 10% profitable traders in the market, okay? Now, I know you see on Twitter that you see every guy and his dog is profitable. They're full of shit, people. Come to TrickTrades.com and you'll actually see how a professional trader trades. Win, lose, or draw, that's just how it is. You got to be patient, guys. You got to be patient. Express some patience, and you'll instantly become profitable. Wait for these things to set up. I can't stress that enough, and I know I'm rambling on here, guys, but I'm telling you, just you gotta be patient. You could have easily taken this trade in here, right? But like I said before, you have no idea that it's going to pull a move like that. That is hindsight. When I see people on social media, when they say, oh, well, why didn't you just take it there? It's like, what the fuck? I really know this is going to go up another 5 points. What kind of mentality is that? You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Like, that's all I got to say. Either you're an idiot or you're extremely new and you should just keep your fucking mouth shut because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like, come on, guys. Hindsight. I mean, that's hindsight. There's no way to know that something like this is going to go up 5 or 6 points from where it's already up, like, from the gap up to here. I mean, come on here. it's, 2.5 points. How do you know it's going to go another 5 points? Come on, think before you speak. Yeah, ramrods, you meatheads. Come on, use your noggin there. That doesn't make any sense. So, express some patience. Long story short, rambling aside, express some patience. So, come join TrickTrades.com, and you'll catch plays like this. Here's another one. LABU, guys. I called this out. Another one. And this, I said, was my main watch. I missed it in the morning because I got sidetracked. Biotech ETF, this is on breakout. Look for a support bounce after a pullback at the bell to the 93 area. Can get moving pretty well. That's telling you to go long, folks. And that's what it did. So at the bell, you can see this little pullback right to the 92, 93 area. Just like I said. And where did it go? It went up 10.5 points. Some members really banked. I took a little long on this and ended up taking a nice little short on it. Just scalp moves because it was already pretty extended on the day because I missed that first initial. But this here, guys, and for those of you that were involved in the YouTube live stream that I did this morning, there was no reason for you guys to have missed this. Okay, you could have easily caught this. When I tell you this is my main watch that bloody thing because it's going to do what I said it's going to do 9 times out of 10. So if you want to learn how to catch and capitalize on points and points and points and points, not 5 or 10 cents a share like these other ramrods do, and that's how they trade 5 and 10 cents at a time. Come on, that's ridiculous. You're gonna risk 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents a point from those penny stocks dumping against you to make 5 or 10 cents, and they claim they're profitable. No, they're full of shit. That risk reward does not work out, folks. Quit believing that shit. They're false prophets. Okay, period. They're full of it. So quit believing their lies, guys. And come join a winning team and learn how to hammer these things and capitalize on 10-point trades. This thing went up 10 points today. No excuse. So, really excited for you guys to come join me. Come join TrickTrades.com. We got really big things coming, guys. Huge things. Things that it's never been done in the stock market trading education space. It's never been done. Hasn't been done. Period. We're going to be the first and only, because no one's going to attempt to do what I'm going to do, because no one has the balls to do what I'm going to do. So big things coming, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the free video lesson. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, or I'm going to shut these free video lessons down. Make sure to give these videos a thumbs up, or else that's it, folks. Thanks, guys. Adios.